Hey guys, happy Friday. I thought I would, while I'm here at the flip house this morning, I have to drop some things off. I thought I would give you a little update on the flip house. We are still working on the duplex, so hopefully that'll be done this weekend. Replacing all the windows took a lot longer than we anticipated, and so we're kind of behind there, but the carpets got laid over there and the floor got laid over there. So I feel like we're kind of getting to the end. But this is what the hardwood floors look like underneath. You guys can kind of see he hasn't done the edge here, but they are sanding out amazing. I was not planning on having to do this floor, but after I pulled up all the tack strips and I pulled up all the staples, the spots that were left there from the pad, when I was washing it, they weren't coming out. And so I had him come look at them, and he said that we had to sand them all out. So it'll be worth it in the end. I just was planning on this to, pull this up and just be fine, but we are having to redo all the floors in this room too. So kind of get a better look. That is what they looked like before the sanding. And so since he had to do that, we are having to do obviously all of the hallway. And then the dining room looked the best. It looked really good. But he was concerned that he was not going to be able to match this with that. And then going into the kitchen, which I will show you guys in a minute. I'm so excited about the kitchen. But so he said he was just going to do the dining room as well. So it'll just kind of all naturally flow. When I look at this, okay, if you guys remember, the bedroom in here was the worst. That wasn't even the worst of it. He kind of got the worst of it out, but look at how well this sanded out as well. I just brought in primer, and sealing paint so that we can hopefully do that soon, maybe this weekend. We'll see. But this is the craziest thing. In this bedroom that we aren't going to have to touch, the owner actually redid this room totally, so we don't have to touch this room. I just have to obviously vacuum this mess. But when I was pulling up the tack strips, it's a plywood, not a hardwood floor in this bedroom, which is so odd. You would think that both bedrooms would have hardwood floors, but this one doesn't. So the floor guy's going to put what am I thinking of here? He's going to put that strip there. He's going to work that out, and then he's going to do it here as well. And if you guys, I always forget to do this. If you guys can see me and hear me, please let me know. Just say hello. It takes a while for me to see them, but I just want to make sure that I'm seeing this is on and working. So the dining room, like I said, it looked so good before, but now it'll just all match. So these were the real wood parquet floors, if you guys remember from the initial, and you can find all of these videos on YouTube as well, but you can kind of see there. But they were pretty, they weren't worn, they were just really dirty. I think he used a lot of grease when he was cooking. So I asked the floor guy if we could save these, because I did not want to put vinyl flooring in here. It just didn't seem right. So I was really hoping we could save these, and he said that, yeah, we could do it because they are real wood floors. So, and I thought this was kind of cool, and I didn't know this. For him to look at the floors and to see if he could do things or sand them down, he lifted up the vents on the floors and looked to see like if it was real wood floor, if it was like a laminate product or whatever. But so that's just a tip. If you're flipping houses or want to start flipping houses, I will now for sure lift up vents when we're going through houses. And that's an easy way to see if there's hardwood floors underneath, because, try not to make you dizzy, guys, sorry. This is an addition, and I knew there wasn't hardwood floors underneath here, but he wanted to check to see if there were. So he just lifted that vent, and he was able to see like the plywood, it wasn't hardwood floors underneath there. So I will be doing that in every flip house we go into, because when you're just looking, you can't really pull back carpet, once you own it, you can, but that's just an easy way to check what kind of floors you have underneath. So I thought I'd share that tip. All of the cabinets are cleaned. I am going to paint these. And if you guys remember, these were bad. Like these are clean. They're super clean. They're ready for primer and paint. this is how much grease and stuff that he had on these cabinets. So I didn't mind taking off the finish or whatever because I knew I was going to. And we had to. If I was going to paint them, they had to be totally cleaned. So these are all ready to go. This was a chore. This took a long time. The walls had stuff all over them, and so those had to be cleaned so we could paint. But so yeah, you guys. So I don't want to paint the floor guy. This is the hard part I have with flip houses, is that I have to wait for the floor guy to get done. I could come in and paint this room, so I could maybe do that this weekend. But with all this other stuff going on, I just don't want to splatter anything, and so I have to kind of wait for him to get done. All of the wallpaper is off of this wall. It came off pretty easy, thank goodness. But we do have a lot of patches. He hung everything with anchors. I mean, it was like a little 8x10 little picture way up here by the ceiling. And everything was in anchors. So I can come in too and just fill all of these holes. But right now I'm just kind of waiting for the floor guy to get done. And we can work in the basement. We haven't done anything in the basement yet, but we're trying to get that duplex done first. And then, but I thought, then we can start working in the basement if he's not done. But I thought I'd give you a little update of the progress so far. I cannot wait to see these floors done. It looks like he brought in some poly and stuff for the floors last night. He likes to work at night, which is nice because then I can work during the day here and we're not, working over each other. But so that's that so far. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments. I will check back later. I'm heading to the duplex now. And then, but I will check back later. If you have any ideas, or send those my way too. It's fun to read those. So I'm excited to get this one done. I think it's going to be really cute. Okay. Have a good weekend, guys.